So you have the list, right? I do.
So I don't know, that's a lot.
Yeah. Well, you'll feel it. You're good at that.
What?
Yeah. I think we should just go ahead and start. Yeah, yeah. Jay, do you want to introduce us, or should we just go for it? Okay.
Let's just check. Oh, yeah, that's good.
Welcome to the afternoon concert. Thank you all for staying.
You're the special ones. The late set is the great set. That's you guys. You're doing the right thing. You are. Maybe let's not do it more.
Why? What? What's the problem? I think that's what even Wilson is saying. Okay. Our first song has a little part for you in it.
I think before we do this first part, and again, you're going to be singing on the choruses, and I kind of think it's important for us to give you the lyrics, the words, before we start. So your part will be la 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 la. So you'll have no excuse.
It goes like this: 3, 4.
La 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 la. La 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 la. That's easy.
Again?
La 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 la.
I do na na na.
Ah. La 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 la. Good. So we're going to have the band come in. I want you to know you'll hear this whole full band. We could not bring the band with us today. I did bring my shaker egg. And so just to let you know, you can go into any music store and you can get one of these for like $3. Put it in your purse, because you never know. Anyway, just to let you know that when you hear a band, it's us. It's all of our own songs. We've written the songs. We recorded them. We hired the fancy players. We sang. And so it's us. It's not just some cheesy thing we got off the internet. Just to let you know.
Ready?
Uh-huh. There it is.
Here's your part.
La 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 la. La 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 la. We do our best to be immortal and leave a legacy behind. But nobody cares about how we've struggled to be a legend in our own mind. Everybody wants to be a hero. We try to stake our claim to fame, but what we take adds up to zero. It's what we give that wins the game. And so we find our center and we get a little bit better and we learn to trust our heart and soul. And now I finally get it. I don't need the credit, 'cause a light heart is worth its weight in gold. I'm gonna give it all away before I go. La 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 la. La 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 la. We offer random acts of kindness. Nobody ever needs to know. The ones we help may never find us. We keep in touch by letting go. And so we find our center and we get a little bit better, and we learn to trust our heart and soul. And now I finally get it. I don't need the credit, 'cause a light heart is worth its weight in gold. I'm gonna give it all away before I go. La 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 la. La 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 la. I can't change the world, I'm trying to hold on. A gift that's freely given lives on and on, and we find our center, and we get a little bit better, and we learn to trust our heart and soul. And now I finally get it. I don't need the credit, 'cause a light heart is worth its weight in gold. I'm gonna too much love to hold. I'm gonna give it all away before I go. La 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 la. La 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 la. One more time. La 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 la. La 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 la. Woo, that's
Good,
it.
good job, you guys.
Thanks, guys. Small but mighty. Well, I think those of you how many of y'all were at the first, you were probably all at the service already, weren't you? So JD and I are from a place in Colorado, very close to Aspen, right in the middle of the mountains. And where we live is a confluence of two rivers. The Roaring Fork River comes down from Aspen and from the high peaks up there. So it comes down with those beautiful aspen groves and the fir trees, the tall evergreen forests. And then the other river is called the Frying Pan River, and it comes down through the Red Rock Canyons. So right where we live, at that confluence, it's really powerful. And if we need to take a little break and go up into the wilderness, from our house it's like 10, 12 minutes to get in the car, go up and hike on Basalt Mountain. And so that's where this next song comes from, so that we can give you a sense of where we're from. I want to say that when my twin daughters were little, I used to do a lot of laundry. And above the folding table, there was a poster that had a saying from the Ojibwe tribe. And it said, "Sometimes I go about pitying myself, and all the while I am being carried on great winds across the sky." So.
Red Rock Canyon loves the light, juniper pinyon sunrise, the sweet earth still damp from last night's rain. The smell of the sage is a simple prayer, rising up in the morning air, saying welcome home again. And oh, what a wonder I cannot begin to say, such unspeakable beauty calling my name. We go on like a beautiful song. We are carried on great winds across the sky. We go on. We go sailing free. We come shining through. We go on. Secrets singing in the breeze at dawn, a fresh familiar song. Everywhere I look, the world's alive. The soul of the river is one and the same as the holy blood running through my veins, like a father's smile in a newborn child. So stand still, let me look at your face. Everything keeps changing, but this love remains. We go on. such unspeakable beauty, calling my name. We go on like a beautiful song. We are carried on great winds across the sky. We go on, we go sailing free, we come shining through. We go on like a beautiful song. We go on. Thanks. Thank you.
We're going to sing you a song that is on our new album, Hidden Gems. And this is one of those songs that we wrote during the pandemic, which are very few, really. One would think with all that time on our hands, and we had to cancel all our gigs and send all of our students home. And people said, I bet you're writing a lot, aren't you? I'm like, not really. But we did come up with this next song because at one point, it's kind of like every couple of weeks I reorganized my sock drawer and my thoughts. And one of the things I found myself saying, because everything was just like wiped away, right? I find myself, I know not where, my old obsessions beyond repair. But there's music in the air on the wings of a song. So we're singing this, and I will have to say, I just want to point out JD's piano playing, which just kills me. He's so amazing. And on the recording, we do have also a violin and another harmony singer singing with us, but it's all stripped down today. But the main elements are there. And I also want to tell you that there's a couple of references from what we got when JD and I have done Wilderness Rites of Passage, Vision Quest. So Grandmother Earth, the Grandfather Sky will come into there. Plus, I will say one more thing, which is, I didn't bring it with me, but I just recently got a photograph, a black and white photograph of my great-grandfather, Dan Camp. One of my cousins gave it to me, said, quick, take this before anybody else comes. So we have that sitting close to the piano, actually, so that a song like this, which feels like it's rooted more like maybe in the 1800s to me. So we welcome in Grandpa
Jay.
Dan. Grandpa Dan, as we do this, on the wings of a song.
And I wanted to just say that our two dear friends in the front row here, Peter and Diane, we know because of Vision Quest work. So
I know.
it's good to have you guys here.
I know, they're really special, but so are all of you.
But so are all of you.
I find myself, I know not where, my old obsessions beyond repair. But there is music in the air on the wings of a song. I've tried so hard to carry on, but what is past is dead and gone. I find the place where I belong on the wings of a song. I bow my head and don't ask why. Grandmother Earth, Grandfather Sky, you've been with us all along on the wings of a song. The sunlight dappling through the trees, the shadows dancing in the breeze. I feel my spirit sailing free on the wings of a song. almost heaven, this baby child, the angels hiding behind her smile. Our hearts are singing on and on the wings of a song. I bow my head and don't ask why. Grandmother Earth, Grandfather Sky, and I am lifted, feet on the ground, so ordinary and so profound. And you are with us all along on the wings of a song. Thank you. Yay. On the wings of a song, here at sea level, you know, we live up in the mountains. We're like 7,000 feet. Aspen is 8,000. Snowmass Village is 9. Leadville is 10. So anyway, we record up there, but it's like, why don't we record at sea level, man? I can hold the note twice as long. So fun. Thank you. Out of the Shadows, it's up to you, babe.
This song was written soon after the shootings at the Parkland School in Florida. And I was personally inspired by those kids that came out of that asking for change and actually demanding for change. And so the song is inspired by that. It's called Out of the Shadows. When I was small, tall people told me you should be seen and not heard. Last night I dreamed children were speaking and the whole world was listening to their words. You be the spark, I'll be the candle, we'll start a fire. The darkness can't handle, fuel it with love. Love makes it grow, together we'll come out of the shadows. If one drop of rain could turn into a river that cuts through a mountain to reach the sea, why can't a word spoken in kindness cut through the blindness and set us free? You be the spark, I'll be the candle, we'll start a fire. The darkness can't handle, fuel it with love. Love makes it grow, together we'll come out of the shadows into the light with open eyes. Don't you think it's time? You'll be the spark, I'll be the candle, we'll start a fire. Darkness can't handle, fuel it with love. Love makes it grow, together we'll come out of the shadows. We'll start a fire, the darkness can't handle, fuel it with love. Love makes it grow, together we'll come out of Thanks. Thank you very much.
We have a song for you now that is the title cut off our previous album, Better Angels. We just feel like, I kind of have to, I have to keep checking in, to my heart. And as they say in the martial arts, you want to completely be embodied, so they call it weight, underside, boom, to be really present in the current state of affairs in the world. This song was written partly because we were inspired by a quote from Abraham Lincoln. This comes from his first inaugural address, 1861, right before the outbreak of the Civil War.
We are not enemies, but friends. We must not be enemies. Though passion may have strained, it must not break our bonds of affection. The mystic cords of memory, stretching from every battlefield and patriot grave to every living heart and hearthstone all over this broad land, will yet swell the chorus of the Union when again touched, as surely they will be, by the better angels of our nature.
Better angels of, I know, babe. Better
I'm sorry.
angels of our
It's
nature.
very emotional. I get to the end of that and I start weeping. Okay, I can't help it.
God.
Okay, you ready?
You can sing along. You can find out where. Yeah. Seeing the world through the eyes of a higher vision, freely feeling the love that's breathing us on, openly singing the song that holds us together, and willingly sing the song to tear down the walls. We're calling our better angels together. We're calling our better angels as we go. Better angels, better angels, better angels. We're calling on our better angels. Who brings the breeze at dawn to the mountain meadows? And how do the wild grasses know how to grow? The essential invisible heart of all creation, living inside of us now and singing us home. We're calling our better angels together. We're calling our better angels as we go. Better angels, better angels, better angels, calling on our better angels, the better angels of our nature, the companions of our soul, the ones we can count on to guide us wherever we go. Though the dangers may be daunting, we know that we're not alone. We're lifted up, taking the high road home. Better angels, thanks for letting us sing that. Thanks for coming today, as a matter of fact. Thank you so much. It wouldn't be the same without you. It's just, damn, we get a chance to sing. I mean, and you get a chance to do whatever it is, that you guys do. And again, as we're writing these songs and recording them and putting out there, we know that you guys are doing amazing stuff and being amazing stuff for yourselves, for the evolution of your own souls, but in this world, man. So turn up the volume, you know what I'm saying, right now? I want to read you a quote from Terry Tempest Williams. A lot of these things, we find a quote or we get inspired by something and then it kind of gets into the next song. This one, she says, "The eyes of the future are looking back at us, and they are praying for us to see beyond our own time. They are kneeling with hands clasped that we might act with restraint, that we might leave room for the life that is destined to come, to protect what is wild, to protect what is gentle. Perhaps the wildness we fear is the pause between our own heartbeats, the silent space that says we live only by grace. Wilderness lives by this same grace. Wild mercy is in our hands."
When in the course of human kindness it becomes clear the time has come to willingly set aside our blindness and see the world as one. Nobody here has yet forgotten all of the joys we've ever known, following freely what we feel. We're finding our way home. Shine on, shine on, steady on, steady on. We the people come together, bringing the best of who we are. All we remember, tough and tender, beating with our hearts. The future is looking back with love, encouraging every step we take, guiding us through the darkest times and blessing us on our way. Shine on, shine on. Steady on, steady on. You can do it with us. Shine on, shine on, steady on, steady on. Protecting what is gentle, protecting what is wild, connecting what is living in every woman, man, and child. A joyful revelation, the hope comes shining through in the silver singing river and in the rising of the moon. Shine on, shine on, steady on, steady on. Where are the ones we've lost forever, leaving a longing in our soul, gathering all this love together, setting our sights for home. Every road we've ever traveled, all of the wonders
ships come round again
and bring us to where we are.
Shine on, shine on, steady on, steady on. Shine on, shine on, steady on. Steady on.
When in the course of human kindness it becomes clear the time has come.
Yeah. Thank you. I want to say before we leave that song, at the very end there was a chorus of kids singing, and I had these adorable kids that I do lessons. I do piano and voice lessons, and I had these. Olivia, when Olivia was singing that, she was like in 6th grade, and her little brother Johnny was like in 2nd grade, and we made them come into our studio and sing. So I feel like when we sing a song like that, it's like kind of multi-generational. All right.
Yeah.
So, say something about, I believe this belongs to you.
Okay. All right. We just passed Martin Luther King's birthday, and we always sing this song at that time of year, but we're going to do it today again, of course. It was written with Esther Nicholson. Some of you may know Esther. And when she came to our house to write songs, she said, let's do a song that's based on a story that I don't know if it's even true or not. So we did base it on that story that she told us. And it could be an urban legend, it could be true. But as I always say, when you say something, whether it's true, factual or not, if it resonates in the heart, it is true, right? So this is, I believe this belongs to you.
I once heard a powerful story about a man who stood in his truth with such conviction in who he was that he would not be moved. Someone stepped out of a crowd and said, "Are you Martin Luther King?" He said, "Yes, I am." And the well-dressed man spit on him. Then King took out his handkerchief and wiped the hate from his suit. He gave it back to the man and said, "I believe this belongs to you. I will lift you up and do what I can do. I see your heart and I know your pain. I have been there too. I will hold you high while you do what you have to do. But I am clear who is standing here. I believe this belongs to you." I once had a powerful story that I used to carry around. I thought it was you all this time that held my spirit down. But now I know the truth of who I came here to be. You are my angel in disguise, not my enemy. And so I thank you for the part you've played in this dance we've had to do. I give you back your own true love. I believe it belongs to you. I will lift you up and do what I can do. I know your heart and I can feel your pain. I have been there too. I will hold you high while you do what you have to do. I give you back your freedom now. I believe it belongs to you. I will lift you up and do what I can do. I know your heart and I see your pain. I have been there too. I will hold you high while you do what you have to do. I am clear who is standing here. I believe this belongs to you. I give you back your own true love. I believe it belongs to you. Yeah, go. How are you guys doing? You're so quiet. Are you all right?
You're fine.
Yeah. Great. Thank you. JD is going to tell you about a story from his own life.
Aren't they all? Oh, never mind. So, I had, before I met this incredible person that just left the stage, Jan, before I met her, I had a really good life too. Then, not nearly as cool as now, but hi, no, I was a songwriter, professionally, hired by different publishers in Nashville, Los Angeles to write songs for people. And in LA, my publisher hooked me up with an amazing human and an amazing songwriter named Paul Williams. So if you know Paul, Old-Fashioned Love song, let's see, Rainy Days and Mondays. There's so many songs. And then the Muppet song, Rainbow Connection. I mean, Paul. So Paul is an incredible human. He's very short. I don't know. He's very short. You may have seen him as an actor, too. He's in movies and such. So the day I got together with Paul, we worked for maybe a couple of hours trying different things. And at the end of that time, he looked at me and he went, well, it may not be today. Then we looked at each other and went, now that is a title that we can write. We can write that song. So it was not a waste, obviously. Here's It May Not Be Today. Is that where I was supposed to start singing? I think that was it. That was it. Excuse me if I start over. Sometimes, when you're with a band, you just don't get it right. I've been lost and I've been broken, beaten by the road, searching for a willing heart arms to share my load. Am a true believer, yes, I will find my way. Hold me, faith, may not be today. My enemies are nameless, just voices in my head. Memories that track me down and find me in my bed. If I could just embrace them, yes, they might fade away. Faith, it may not be the day. In my dreams, I'm a warrior for the light. In my dreams, the way is always clear, but here tonight I question everything tonight. Now I stumble over choices and the wreckage of my past. Life has brought me to my knees. I've learned to pray at last. I'm still a true believer. Yes, I will find my way. Hold me, faith, may not be today. Hold me, faith, may not be today. May not be today. It may not be the day. I will not give up. Thanks. Thank you for letting me start over.
As I mentioned, we have dear friends here, Diane and Peter, who have been in the Vision Quest world for many decades. Wilderness Rites of Passage. There was a quest that we went on. God, how many years ago was it now? Many, many years. Oh, probably 20-some years ago. This is like outside of Telluride, Wilson Mesa. And there's a big old mountain there that, what is it called? Wilson Peace. Well, the real name, the Indian name is Shendoka. So, storm, which means storm gatherer in the native language. And, you know, we have dear friends who were leading these quests. And essentially you get there and you spend, you know, like a week or so in a small community of fellow questers, and you do your dream work, you do ceremony, you really go deeply down, because what's going to happen is after about a week you get sent out into the wilderness. You have found your spot the day before. You get sent out there, and sometimes you have a tent, but sometimes you're not even allowed a tent. You can take water. You can't take anything to read. Because what you're going to do is you're going to go out there and you're going to fall upon the mercy of Grandmother Earth and Grandfather Sky and say, give me a vision. Give me some inkling of what should happen. Because most people, when they do a quest or they do these wilderness rites of passage, it's because something is whacked. Something is off in their own life, in their family, their community, the world. And it's like, I don't know how to fix this. And so let's go out and mark a passage. Let's go out and ask for help. And then you bring that back, and whatever it may be, you give that back to the community, to the world, and that hopefully will help, balance things back out again, which is all really great. And yet somehow you still need to go out into the wilderness and freeze your ass off out there, because it's like you're searching, you're asking. So I wrote this song. It's called, Can I Take My Flashlight into the Dark Night of My Soul? It goes like this. Let's do it. Give me a G minor. It goes like this. Can I take my flashlight into the dark night of my soul? It'd be so much easier than freezing my ass off out here in the cold. Oh sure, it's nice to find my soul's true purpose, but do I have to dive beneath the surface into circumstances beyond my control? Can I take a waiver so the unsavory details disappear? Can I stay ahead instead of descending into the hole? Isn't there a shortcut so I can sort of get there without really having to go? Can I take my flashlight into the dark night of my soul? Next verse. Can I take my attorney on my journey into the underworld? It's a situation where litigation could get rough. Never mind the rhymes and reasons. I could meet with some personal demons, and they get squeamish when they know that the jig is up. How about a MasterCard for disastrous parts of the darkness? Because what if I flounder in my encounter with the unknown? Well, I don't mean to hedge my bets, but what if this is as good as it gets? And if going for broke means letting go of the gold? Can I take my flashlight? A girl might need some cash, right? Can I take my flashlight into the dark night of my soul? Batteries not included. Oh my God.
So when we did the Vision Quest work, Peter was my partner, my buddy, and so every day we'd had to check in. We didn't actually see each other, but we had to leave a rock on a pile to say we were okay. So we did that for what, 4 days maybe? Yeah, 4 days we did the rock pile. And then it was time to go back to the circle where everybody else was going to gather. And I couldn't do it. I could not put the pack on my back anymore. I was so weak, I couldn't. And so Peter came and rescued me, carried my pack back. And so without you, my friend, I would be up there. My bones would be being picked clean for sure. So,
yes, Peter and Diane, let's give them a big hand. We're staying with them over in Grayton, right? Thank you. They made the trip all the way over here. It's pretty cool. One more song? Yeah, let's do this. Again, we're going to bring the band in. A song that J.D. wrote with Harold Payne, a fabulous writer and friend. You know, it's just like, maybe you don't get to save the world, but just keep walking in the right direction.
All right.
Go!
Mama, one day she set me down. She said, here's a little something that I have found. You better listen now. Son, you better listen now. I know you want to go fast and you want to go far. But when that road gets a little bit hard, remember who you are. Remember whose you are. There'll be some twists and turns along the way. You'll get a little stronger every day if you keep walking in the right direction, listening to your heart's expression. Just keep walking in the right direction. I know you'll end up where you're supposed to be. You'll end up where you're supposed to be. Well, sometimes I get a little off course. Where I'm headed ain't exactly true north. And every open door ain't what I'm looking for. 'Cause I remember all the things she said. There'll be some folks who try to fill your head, but don't you be misled. You got your own dreams instead. Be some twists and turns along the way. You'll get a little stronger every day if you keep walking in the right direction, listening to your heart's expression. Just keep walking in the right direction. I know you're where you're supposed to be.
That's right.
You'll end up where you're supposed to be. Keep on walking on faith. And I know one day you'll find a place you're supposed to be. Yeah. Just keep walking in the right direction, listening to your heart's expression. Just keep walking in the right direction.
I know.
Yes, I know. You'll end up where you're supposed to be.
What is that?
You'll end up where you're supposed to be.
Come on, keep on walking, man.
Yeah.
Keep on walking.
Just keep on walking
Keep on walking.
in the right direction. Keep on walking. Just keep on walking.
J.D. Martin, ladies and gentlemen, hardest working man in show business today.
Jan Garrett, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, come on. Come on. Oh. Oh my gosh. Wow, that was amazing. Who knew? You are awake. Oh, that's amazing. We're not done yet, however.
We are?
But no.
Oh, I thought we were done. I thought it was it. You said that was the last one.
Did I say that was the last song? I didn't know. We have one more. Okay, we have one more. Sorry. I have to do one more song. Because, hey, one more. Because I love to sing this next song. When we did our last album, which is called Hidden Gems, what happened was our daughter, Annie, one of our daughters, got married in August. And, oh, it was such a great wedding with the blah, 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 blah. And there was so much, we did so much to get it to happen, like months and months. Very labor intensive, and of course it was all worth it. But after Annie's wedding, we were like, now what? And we looked around and realized that we should put out another album. We hadn't done it. The latest album was before COVID in 2019. So we started looking around in kind of our archives, stuff that we had recorded that hadn't made it onto another CD, and stuff that we had written more recently. And we found this little gem, which I call April Fool. This was a song that we wrote back, in Colorado. These guys live part-time here in Sebastopol area and part-time up near Shendoka, that big mountain we were talking about in Colorado. What is the elevation of Telluride?
Telluride is 8750.
87. But where are you all? 9650, right? These people are high. Anyway, point being, in Colorado, and we live in the mountains too, you have a long winter, which is great for the skiers. But man, the end of March starts coming around and it's like it's still snowing. And it's like, So I remember this was a few years ago. I was just like, come on, April already. And what I remembered was we started to write this song, and from the point of view of a girl, maybe a bad high school girl. When I was in high school, I was so good. It was this kind of disgusting. And I really wanted to go back and be that kind of that sassy girl. And so the one who might ditch school. So we wrote this song called April Fool. And this is going to be our last song, right?
I guess so.
Yes, it will.
We'll see.
We're going to dance out on this song. And you can, yeah, come on. And stand up if you like, and you can dance. Whatever. Whoa, yeah, yeah. Well, the long, cold winter is over, but spring is too shy to show. How we gonna get to summer, baby? I don't know. It seems like nobody's got the right answers, so I might as well be ditching school. I'll be your alibi if you be my April Fool. April Fool, baby. Try to keep it cool. Don't be cruel, honey. Be my April Fool. I know that you've got a wild side, and I've got a gypsy soul. Let's grab what's left of our senses and head out the door. We can take a chance on the back roads, baby, maybe blow into someplace new. I'll be the breeze if you be my April Fool. April Fool, honey. Try to keep it cool. Don't be cruel, baby. Be my April Fool. Now listen to this piano solo. Go, baby. That's Dr. John, yeah? All right. Well, the long, cold winter is over, but spring is too shy to show. How we gonna get to summer, baby? I don't know. It feels like we got the go-ahead to go ahead and break the rules. I'll be your alibi if you be my April Fool. Come on, sing with us. April Fool. Don't be cruel, honey. Be my April fool. Don't be cruel, baby. Be my April fool. And that is the last song. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, so much for coming. Thank you.
Two requests. One is, next time you're here, let us know again, because we'd love to have you back. And then, if everybody here, if you have a few minutes, if you could help me, we do have to take the tables down today. I just realized because we have little preschoolers coming for their music lessons tomorrow. So, to start with, Erica, I hate to say this, but we have to take all your decorations off the table. What? So pretty.
I did the hearts too.
Oh, those are here to stay. And take the tablecloth off, and then we can take the tables out. Okay. Chairs can go to the side of the wall. They don't have to be put in rows.
There's one more announcement. You still have a truckload of CDs. We're still out.
Yes. They didn't get one straight.
All right, guys.